Munchies, which was a big fucking mistake. So we got up, drove to McDonald's, and I learned about their after midnight menu.
Yeah. So I gotta ask, how was that a mistake?
I'd never eat it again. Because like, you know, I ate it, a couple hours felt fine, and then a couple hours later I'm like, I gotta poop. So I get up and just painted the inside of the dude's toilet. Like, and I'm like, oh man. And then about an hour later, man, like just and then an hour later, man, all I heard was, I'm like, God damn it, got up, took a shit again. I'm just like, oh man. And I sat there and I told him, man, I'm just like, man, that McDonald's is just going right through me. And he goes, man, that sucks, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That McDonald's gave you the
What?
McDick.
Pretty much. And then we went down and, like, you know, everything was fine for a little while. And then, you know, I hadn't gone to sleep. I think it was just because on top of the McDonald's and I hadn't slept that night.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the contributing factors because I hadn't slept at all that night. So my buddy Joseph, because he had to get up and take a test around noon.
Yeah.
And like we were up until like 6, so I was just like, fuck it, you know, it's 6 o'clock. There's no point in going to sleep, so I'm just gonna stay up all day. And
right.
That's pretty much what I did. Is I stayed up all day, and then, you know, he got up, he went downstairs, you know, he took a power nap on his recliner, and I was like, fuck it. So I went up to his room, slept in slept in his bed for like 2 hours, and then all of a sudden it felt like someone had just taken, like, if you take your hand and you put all your fingers together, it felt like someone just took their fingers and just kept jabbing it in my stomach, and I was just like, man, this don't feel too good, and it felt like I had to puke. So I got up and I threw up.
Right.
And I'm just like, dude, you got any like Tums or breath mints or like some milk or something? And he's like, yeah, man, downstairs in the cupboard. And I took like 4 Tums and took like with a, I took like 4 Tums and like a shot of fucking milk, and I felt good for a little while, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck! And I freaking painted the inside of his fucking toilet again. I'm just like, dude, just let me sleep this off for another couple hours. And that's what I did, and because we were gonna go, and then I started feeling a little bit better because we were gonna go to this Japanese style arcade in Austin, and like right as we were about to walk out the door, because he signed up to join the Navy.
Yeah.
And right as we were about to walk out the door, he got a call or a text from his recruiter because he had to go to this DEP meeting, which is delayed enrollment.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, we can't go because I got to go to this meeting. And we didn't go, so me and my buddy Charles were stuck at his house until he got back. I'm like, Charles, do your thing, man. I'm gonna try to get a couple more hours of sleep because I just feel like I feel like what I just made in Joseph's toilet like 3 hours ago.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm just gonna sleep this off, and then I slept for like 2 hours, and then got up, felt a little bit better, and then started playing games with Charles and Joseph and all that shit. And then around 10 o'clock at night, that's when I went home. And then as soon as I went home, my mom was sleeping on the couch. She was still kind of awake, so I said, hey Mom, I'm home, changed into my shorts, and just passed the fuck out.
Yo, get on, I'm online already, I'm waiting for you.